Good morning. So I just ordered my challenge notebooks and trackers and things from Doxu. I'm excited to get that and we'll get it soon. So I did pay for like rush production because the payout from Shopify took longer than expected just for this first one. I noticed the other ones are coming more swiftly, but or at least they're scheduled to come a little faster. So anyway, because of that, I need to pay for faster production. So that's, more money out of my pocket, less profit, etc. But it's fine for this. As I continue to go forward and keep ordering, I won't have to rush things. But because this is the first thing and I had to wait on the first money, that's why. But going forward, I will have the money from the business to, continue to order and things. So that's exciting. And then I'm going to order my shipping supplies. I'm just going to grab some quickly off of Amazon, so they'll get here faster, so I can get that stuff shipped out, so they'll have it in time. We'll start the challenge, and then I'm going to probably order the stickers for the sticker flakes for the Nourished collection, and I'm going to finalize my first paper product. But I'm not going to order. The money I have coming in from the challenge is going towards the card decks, so that will be the next order of a physical product. But I still want to get the first notebooks and journals, those physical things, done. And the Lord gave me this amazing idea for this business. You'll see as it unfolds. I'm so excited, and I don't know, it's just gonna be good. Anyway, obviously I'm outside walking. People are on their porch talking and things. But anyway, so I'm excited for the idea the Lord gave me for the business, what it's gonna look like ultimately for this product business. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to share. But yeah, that's just where we are. I gotta clean up my room, office, warehouse, studio to be ready for these physical products, so that the space is ready to receive other people's items. And yeah, I'm gonna work on that, get that cleaned up probably today. Gotta record a video for my other channel, and I have a coaching call for certification tonight. So anyway, that's what we're doing, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped and excited about this part of the business. Anyway, hope you have a great day. So this is a tour of my office, studio, and warehouse right now as we're building. So this is my bedroom basically, and I believe this was an add-on to this house. It's actually, the house is only 700, a little over 700 square feet, and there's no electricity whatsoever over here. It's only on this wall, which is why I have this cord going all the way here. And even like my computer, everything has to be over here because there's only electricity over there. But anyway, so when items come in, that's our back door. But when items come in, the boxes, I will put some here, probably here on this wall. So I was moving out some, I moved out some of the things that need to go to storage so that it was out of the way. So that'll go back here. And then this is where I sit and do most of my vlogs and telling you things. And when I'm working on my computer, I'm sitting on the bed and facing here. So this is pretty much my view. So I'm sitting on the front side of my desk. And then when I go live or do coaching calls, I sit here in this chair in the corner. And so I'm sitting and looking at the view here. These are people that are in my club and in my programs. So I have their names up there so that I can be praying over them. And then my bed. And I have the bed covered because of this one. So he knows when that sheet's on the bed, it's okay for him to lay on the bed because it's covered. And then, yeah, this was my mom's jewelry box. And then this is the closet. My clothes are actually in my boys' room. This stuff I gotta go hang up. That's my bedspread I actually sleep under. And this is where I store some, you know, business supplies, my school books, things like that as well. And most of the time I'm sitting over here on this side of the desk. So this is what I'm looking at when you're looking at me doing the vlogs and you're seeing that window behind me. This is what I'm looking at because I'm sitting on this side. And then, like I said, when I do coaching calls, videos, things like that for the other channel, I'm sitting on that side in that chair. And so, yeah, so that is it. That is what we are starting with. This is where we're starting on this journey from 0 to 7 figures. I can't wait to see what we have later as the business grows, but this is where we're starting from. Good morning. So I was getting ready to write down some product ideas, and I just wanted to show you this about digital notebooks in case you are new to digital planning, digital notebooks, things like that. So I just wanted to show you this because it's just really convenient and just one of the benefits of having digital products. So let me share. So these are the Nourished notebooks that I just released, and these are the ones that are actually like the final copies. And so I wanted to have a notebook to write down some product ideas. So what you can do, and I use the Good Notes app, is I can duplicate this notebook. Whoops. Let me go back. Hold on. Duplicate. And so now I have a second one. So it copies the entire notebook. Sorry, it's out of focus. It copies the entire notebook. And then I'm actually going to move it out of this folder because this is my final copies folder, and just put it in the main folder. All right, so let's go out here. So it's here. And so I'm going to rename this one product ideas. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone and not look through the phone. Product ideas. Okay. And so now I have one notebook that I can just write product ideas. And if I wanted a separate notebook, because it's digital, I can just duplicate. I don't have to buy another one. Now I have a second one, and maybe this one is going to be, like, let's say, hold on, let's say this one is my launch plan. Or maybe this is your budget notebook, right? So now you have one for launch plan. Oops. So now you have a notebook for your launch plan and a notebook for product ideas. And so that is a way, one of the benefits of using digital products. This is what's cool about having an email list. I send out an email, and within 1 minute, 10 people are on the site. That's why you want to have an email list in addition to social media. So I want to say this. So now there's one visitor on the site, and no one has checked out yet, but I am not concerned about that. You know, like we'll watch these videos and people launch and they're like, I've got 50 people on the site, I've got 100 people on the site, and like when they hit the button, all these orders go in and everything, and then it doesn't happen for us, and we're like, oh. But we have to remember that it took time for them to get to that point in consistency and showing up. And the thing for me, the reason I said I'm not worried about it is because in business, one of the things you want is to be on your customer's mind. So not everyone is ready to purchase at that moment. Some people may not have the funds yet. Some people, they just weren't even thinking about it yet. So they're just like, oh, let me go see what this is. And so the thing is, like, whenever I send an email, whenever they go to the site, it's giving these impressions on their mind so that they will remember me. And so the thing is, when they're thinking, I really need some help, I really want to join a challenge, guess who's going to come to mind? Me. And so that's the benefit of showing up consistently, of having an email list, sending out emails, even if you're not selling, because they're seeing your name over and over again. And it's just one of those things that builds the familiarity to where they know you, like you, trust you, if you've ever heard that before, so that when they actually think of your product, like say for instance, someone wants a journal product and they're getting my collections emails. They may not want it at the time, but when their journal runs out and they're ready for a new journal, they're like, oh, I remember Whole and Holy Collections had this journal I wanted to grab. Let me go grab it. And so that's the benefit of staying in front of your customers, sending out the emails and things. Don't be discouraged when you see there's 10 people on the site, but nobody purchased. Like, that's okay. That's normal in business. Some of those people will come back and purchase later. Some of them will come back and join a challenge later. It's probably just not on their mind. But the fact that they even went over and clicked means that it's something they may have been interested in. So that's encouraging. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. Stay encouraged. Keep moving forward. Don't give up. If you know this is what God has given you to do, you keep moving forward. Keep going to Him for instructions on what's the next step. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to do this? And have faith that if He said it, it is so, regardless of what things look like in the natural, because we don't walk by sight, we walk by faith. All right? Have a blessed day. Good afternoon. So I just finished recording and editing a video for my Malika Burley channel. So I am exporting that right now. So I'm going to finish exporting this. I also have to record a certification module today. I will do that after I eat. And after I get that recorded, I got a couple packages from Amazon. Well, one I got last week. The other one came today. But no, the other one I got 2 weeks ago. It's a photo box to take product photos. And then I was thinking, why did I get this right now? I don't really need it yet. I was thinking about my cards so I could take photos for the cards, but I didn't need to. But anyway, I could have paused that purchase. But it's something I need, but I didn't need it yet. Anyway, I have that. It was only like 20 bucks, I think. I'll have to look and I'll put it up here for you. And then what I just ordered though was a cart for my shipping supplies, because I ordered a couple days ago the items from Doxu for my Christ Over Cookies challenge that is coming up. It's a 40-day challenge of choosing Christ over one thing that you typically turn to instead of Him. So because we have things that we're craving in life more than Jesus. So anyway, I'll show you what it is that they're going to be getting. We'll pack up those packages. It'll be in the next vlog because they'll be coming in. They're supposed to be coming in today when I'm posting this, which is Monday. I'm actually recording this, it's Thursday, but they're supposed to be coming in on Monday, and then I can get those packaged and shipped out so that they will get there in time for them. So the Christ Over Cookies challenge starts on January 19th. So when you see this, the packages should be coming today is when they're scheduled for delivery. So hopefully they come today. I can get those packaged and shipped, so that'll be in the next vlog. And we'll package those together, get those shipped out so that people can have them for the challenge. They don't necessarily need it for the challenge. It's kind of just a little bonus thing. It's a notebook, a tracker. They do get a daily devotional, so it's access to the devotional, but I can give them access if the package didn't come for some reason. But like I said, it's just some bonus things, because it's nice sometimes when you're doing a lot of things virtually to have something you can hold in your hand. So that's really why I have this challenge pack. So it gives them something tangible to hold and to anchor that they're actually doing this challenge. So we will pack those up in the next vlog. But I got the shipping cart. This is where I was going. from Amazon to hold all the shipping supplies so that it'll make it easier for me to ship out packages when they come, because you know my space is small. So that'll give me that little cart, and the cart was on sale. It was only 20 bucks. So I was like, yes, let me get this. So we will actually put that together. So I'm going to finish exporting this video and get it posted today. Eat, and then I'm going to record the certification module, and we will put together the cart because it needs to be put together, and maybe look at the light box as well and check that out. So that is what we're doing today. This week is somewhat of a chill week. I'm pretty much just promoting the challenge this week. I don't have a lot of physical things to do. Next week I'll have to actually pack up the boxes and things to send them out. But also I've been working on that idea the Lord gave me for the business. I don't want to share it yet. I'm going to share it once it's all like together and done so I can show you. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be so good. I can't wait for you to find out. But I've been getting that designed and put together so that I can get that printed and made so I can show you what it is. I'm so excited about it. It's a journal, but just wait. But anyway, it's really good. It's a great direction for the business. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So I will show you that soon. It'll probably launch, I'm assuming February, maybe March, but probably February. We'll probably do pre-orders and things in February because I'll be able to order. But I don't want to order too little, and I definitely don't want to order way too much. I don't mind having some of it, the inventory sitting here waiting for the orders to come in, but I don't want to order like 100 and I only need 20 because we don't have space, time, or money for that. All right, but anyway, that is what is up today, and we'll get to it. So I just wanted to share this with you. This is my cost. I just created this for like cost of goods, just to get an idea of pricing. This is what will help you to know what to charge for products, because you need to account for everything that is in the product. So this is for my Christ Over Cookies challenge pack that I'm sending out. Now, included in the challenge is other things like coaching. They also get a daily audio devotional, things like that. But if I was only selling the product itself, this is what this will help with. So in the future with other products, I would do something similar to this. So this is the cost of the notebooks, the instructions cards, thank you cards, and wins cards. I got these all from the same manufacturer and in the same quantities. See, I have 60 of each. So I just broke up the shipping, divided by 4 for the 4 products. It's not accurate because obviously the notebooks are going to weigh more than the thank you cards, but all of these items are only going in this pack. So I just went ahead and divided it evenly, separately. Sometimes you may have thank you cards that will go in other things, so it wouldn't necessarily be 100% accurate, but this will give you a good idea. But for me, all these things are only going in these particular packages because it's specific for this product. So you have your item, the cost, total cost of the item. You're going to have what it costs for shipping, what it costs for tax, how many you purchased, and then the cost per unit or the cost of that particular product. So for instance, I have the notebooks. This was the total for the notebooks. This is approximately the shipping, which I know is inaccurate, but just for example, the shipping. If there was tax, I would have the tax, the total tax. I have 60. And so you take the cost of your item plus the shipping plus the tax, and then you equal that out. And then you're going to divide it by the number of items that you purchase. So I have 60 notebooks. So it would be 193, the cost of the item, plus 35.36 for the shipping, plus the tax, if there was any, equals, and then divided by 60. And that's your cost per unit. Now for me, I have this as, it's a formula. So it's adding up those 3 columns and then taking that total and dividing it by the number of units. And then that's giving me this here so that it'll automatically total it for me for every item. So these are the actual items. And then you also have to take into account the shipping materials. Now, obviously this doesn't account for my time of packing the items. This is just the cost of goods sold. So you also have to account for the shipping items. So this, the NFC tags, is a part of the cards up here, the instructions cards right here. That's going to be attached. But I have those. I'm going to add a pen, paper clips. You have your tissue, the tissue paper I'm wrapping with, the cellophane bags I'm putting them in, the stickers that they're getting as a freebie, the pen is also going to be a freebie in the paper clip. And see, when you have freebies, like technically they're not freebies because they're factored into the cost of the product. Even if there are other products that you're adding them to, it's still factored in some way. So technically nothing's ever a freebie. But pens, paper clips, stickers, those are all extras that I'm giving that aren't included. And then you have the cellophane bags and then the actual bubble mailers. So all these shipping supplies have to be included. So I've done the exact same thing. I have the cost, I have tax if there was any, and then this is the, I'm sorry, that's the shipping if there was any, and because there's Prime, so that's the only reason I don't have it here. But obviously Prime, there's a cost. But the tax, and again, I did the same thing here where I just divided it by the number of items. So this isn't 100% accurate, but it's just an estimate. And then, so you add those, the number of units, and then this is the cost per product. So per product, when someone orders, this is the cost of each of these items. And again, this is only for my challenge packs. So that's why it's the same per, because whenever someone orders a challenge pack, they're all getting the exact same thing. And so the challenge pack for me, when someone orders that, it costs $7.47, and this does not include shipping it to the customer. Most of the time, the customers are going to pay the shipping. This is just the cost of the item. So the item costs you, or me in this case, $7.47 per pack that I'm sending out. So for the notebooks, the instruction cards, win cards, the pens, the stickers, the NFC tags, what was the other thing? The paper clips. So that for me to send to the customer plus the packaging supplies is $7.47 per customer. That's how much it's going to cost me per item. And so from there, I would take this base price, and that's where I would increase the price to charge the customer. And so in this case, maybe it would be $15. It could be $20, $25, so somewhere around there based on, you know, your company, the quality of your items, etc. But I just wanted to show you that and show you this chart, because this is where a lot of people mess up, because they don't factor in all these things and they end up losing money and wondering why they're making all these sales and not actually making money, because they're not accounting for actually how much all these things cost per item. And again, you also have to figure out the cost of your time, packaging and handling. So that's kind of factored into the cost when you're multiplying this figure here to figure out your product price. And also remember, when the money comes in from orders, you can't spend all the money, because you also have to spend money to ship it to the customer. So, which, like I said, most of them have prepaid. So I just wanted to show you that. Hopefully that helps. So we are going to open this stand or 3-tiered cart from Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and open it, put it together. This is going to act as like my shipping station, where I can put like supplies and things like that that I need for shipping, because you see I am in a small office, studio, warehouse, bedroom space. So it helps that it's vertical so I can put things on it. And I'm going to use this to get started and with some of my shipping supplies, because right now my thermal printer is up on the top shelf of the closet in there, and then I have to take it down every time I want to ship anything. If I need to ship something for my community, then I have to take it down, or packages for challenges, whatever. So it'll be nice to be able to just kind of put it on the cart and have it there, and then just wheel it over and plug it in whenever I need to. And I do plan on getting a wireless or Bluetooth printer, like one of those Munbin or Jaden's, one of those printers, probably the Jaden's one. Right now I have the Dymo 4XL, and it has to be plugged in, but you saw my plug situation, so I only have plugs on one side of the wall. So it will be nice to be able to like maybe just have it plugged in and stay there, and then I can just print, you know, send it to the printer when needed, and then go over and grab it, since I only have plugs on the one side of the wall, instead of having to shift things, because I usually move things off the top of my little jewelry cabinet here and put the Dymo printer there. But anyway, I'm gonna have this, so I'll be able to use this for now, and just do what I gotta do for now until I'm able to do something else. So let's go ahead and put this together. And by the way, look at the lazy employee. Can you see, like, he's under the bed? That's like one of his spots. He likes to go take naps under the bed, maybe because that way nobody bothers him. I told you, worst employee ever. All right, let's set this up. So for now, I'm gonna keep it over here in this dark area. This is nice because it has these hanging cups, so you can have supplies in those, and you can obviously remove them and put them on different drawers. And I didn't realize it had a drawer, which is really nice. And then it has also hooks, so if you need to hang anything off of any of the levels with the hooks, you can do that as well. So obviously I'm gonna get that all dusted off and everything before I put the other shipping supplies. I'm gonna just stick my Dymo over here for now, but when I get the other shipping supplies in, I'll come dust that off. Good morning. So getting ready to start a prayer call for Holy Girls Club. Sorry about the noise, the dishwasher's going, the microwave's gonna beep in a little bit, but I'm getting ready to start this prayer call for Holy Girls Club. I also am going to be going live for a coaching certification, so I'm getting that stuff done. I'm thinking about going live on IG to help bring people into the challenge. I know when I go live, I typically will get people joining whatever thing I'm doing at the time, because it helps them to get to know me, to trust me, to see I'm a real person, and you know, they can interact, especially if they've been following me for a while. So I'm thinking about going live today. I'm going to most likely go live every day over this next week, because the kickoff call is next Saturday, so a week from today, and then we start the Monday after that. So I'm probably going to go live every day. I have a goal. I want at least 19 more women to enroll in the full challenge experience. The goal was 20, but one enrolled. After I sent the second email, remember I was telling you about the email, someone enrolled. So I'm going to continue to send emails every day, and I'm going to be going live every day next week to hopefully enroll at least 19 more women, at least, because I'm not going to put a cap on God. So that will give me the money also for the cards, because that's what I want these 20 enrollments for. It's for the money to get the journal decks that I'm working on getting, so that I can have them in the shop. I can fulfill the pre-orders and all that stuff and not lose money, because if I order right now, I'll be losing money. So that is the plan. That's what I'm going to be doing today, and reviewing the new product that I developed. I did the inside, so I'm going to be going through that, proofreading it and things like that as well. I'll be doing that also today. Let me look at my schedule. And what else? Oh, I need to order the shipping stuff, because, oh, I got the email that the items cleared customs for the challenge packs. So I should be receiving that on Monday. Thank goodness, because I got to get it out next week, because we start the week after. So those should be coming in Monday, and then I'm going to get them all packed on Monday, the ones that have already joined and everything, and then I can ship them out. And when anyone else joins, I can go ahead and ship that out the next day. So I'm going to order the shipping supplies as well, just through Amazon, so they get here, because everything should be here the very next day. And I think that's it in the emails. But also I have some NFC cards, and I'll explain more about that are coming today. So I may program those today, and so if I do, then I'll show you what those are and how they work. But that's a part of the challenge pack as well. But I'll probably go ahead and do them sometime today, just to get them done, so that when everything comes Monday, I can attach them and be good to go. So that's what's up today. I hope you're having an amazing day, and yeah, let's get to work. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you before we wrap this up is I got these NFC tags. They are for the challenge packs that I'll be sending out next week, but I just wanted to share what these are for anyone who doesn't know. I ordered these. I just got them off of Amazon. That's the simplest place to get them. The ones that I ordered, try and take them out of the pack, they are circular, and they have a sticky on the back, and you'll see that they'll be attached to the cards that I'll be sending out for the it just burst open for the challenge. But I have, so the ones I have are circular, and then it has a sticky so you can attach it to things on the back. And so what these are, if they are where you can tap your phone on it and then it pulls up info. So some people use these, like there's keychains, people use them for like their business info. So you can someone can tap their phone to it and then your business info goes on their phone. It'll open up a website, it'll open up an app. And so you can buy these to where you can program it to add whatever info you want. They're writable. And they, like I said, I got the ones that are circle that have the sticky so I can attach them on the cards that I'm sending out for the challenge. And what's going to happen when they tap it, it'll send them to the website to listen to the 40-day audio devotional that they receive as a part of the challenge. And so I can't really show you how to program it because I got to use my phone to program it. You tap your phone to it and then it asks you what you want to write to it, like where you want to send people when they tap it. So you're basically programming it, and then after you save the info to it, then other people tap it to get the info. And so that's basically all you do. You can watch a YouTube video. It does come with instructions as well. But what I was saying is that, so I got the little circle ones with the sticky, but they have some that aren't sticky. They have some that are already built into keychains if you want to make customizable keychains. They have rectangular ones. They have some where they have them inside of bracelets. So if you want to have like those, I can't think of what the, like PVC, that's not what it is though, I don't think. But anyway, like those rubber bracelets that people wear, like they tap the bracelet and it can send them to whatever. And so it's just really like a nice way to do something really inexpensive to kind of give your customer like a little extra bonus. So you could do something like this. You could even do this and then maybe put like a little thank you audio. And so like you can put these on your thank you cards and then they tap it and it's like, hey, I just wanted to thank you for your order. I appreciate it so much. And they get to actually hear your voice, and it would, don't say the person's thing because it would just be the same for for everybody. But like that would just be like a nice little bonus. And these are super inexpensive. Like I said, these cost a little more because of the fact that they have their circles and they're sticky and they look decent. You can actually write on this side with a Sharpie, but they have like some simple looking ones that cost even less than these. But even these, I think it was like $15 for 50 of them. So super cheap. And like I said, they have some even cheaper than this, but I think that like the possibilities are endless. You can send people to an app. You can send them to, maybe you have like a secret spot on your website where they can get a secret discount. You know how people will put little QR codes so that people can go to their socials. You can put all your socials on it. Instead, if you want to do that, they can tap it to go to your socials. But think like you can have like a secret link on your website that gives people like a 10% discount. Like maybe it's a link that already has the promo code embedded into it. And so they tap it and then they get like this secret link, secret discount because they purchased from you. So possibilities are endless with these. So I wanted to show you that. And you'll see these on the cards when we pack up the challenge pack orders. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I can't wait to get the challenge orders. I got the email that everything cleared customs. So it should be here on Monday and we will get packing with those orders. All right. You have a blessed day.